Watson. All right, Ben, what levels should we have our eye on when it comes to Meta?
Yeah, good morning, Diane. And sometimes you look at these analyst upgrades or price targets and you think, why? And in this particular case, we look at Meta and you see the resistance at 633 on this ascending triangle that gives us a symmetrical target in and of itself out to that 695 level. Now, of course, that's never a guarantee. That's just simply what the technicals suggest. 695 is not that far off of 710 if you think about the range of that analyst price target. From this bullish trend that's been in place over the course of the year. A little bit of an intermediate sideways consolidation here, but it's got some momentum potentially with it if we get this RSI to kind of break out of that little bit of a bearish divergence. But that would be consistent with this ascending triangle, Diane.
Okay. In terms of where are we paying attention to for support and resistance levels for Meta platforms?
Yeah, for sure. On a longer term basis, this pattern kind of sets itself up underneath this 633, which it's knocked its head into a couple of times, tested it yesterday with a little bit of a shooting star candle. So the question is, can it break through 633 as resistance? On the downside as a support, you've got that 50-period simple moving average kind of tracing up along the bottom edge of that ascending triangle down around that 597. If we shift down to the intraday time frame, that overnight range that was established post this announcement, 621 down to on the bottom side, up around 627. That becomes kind of the mark to beat today, this morning. But we've got a volume resistance node up around 632, 633, which is consistent with what that kind of intermediate term price pattern suggests. So those are kind of the areas that may be drawing investor attention this morning.
Drawing investor attention. I mean, I took note of that 633 resistance level that you talked about. Yep. But even if I go back just a couple years or a few years looking at the chart for Meta, who would have thought it would come from where it was just a few years ago, 2 to 3 years ago, to where it is now? And especially, I guess, that year of efficiency really did work for Meta. All right, Ben Watson with the technicals on Meta platforms. Thanks a ton, Ben.